twisted my knee at the last Comic-Con.
Well, as long as it wasn't one of ours.
What's up? How are you doing?
Wow. Well, good, brother. How you been?
I've been blessed. I woke up.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us here this weekend. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you. What I'd love to do is, I got a couple of my own questions that I'm going to turn over to these awesome folks over here.
Awesome.
Cool. Okay. I adore the movie so much. I adore the director so much. And I think it was kind of the project that kind of leveled up your career. I'm talking about Heat.
The one. Come on, it's like, you know, when I got to tell you a story. I went, me and a guy named Eddie Bunker, who was, we were in the School of Higher Learning together. San Quentin prison, and when I showed up on this movie set to actually help a guy who was having trouble with drugs, because I was clean, sober, and I ran into Eddie Bunker. Hey! And I ran into Eddie Bunker. We started talking, and he said, "Are you still boxing?" I go, "Hell no, I'm 40 years old. Are you crazy? In the face anymore." And he said, "We need somebody to train one of the actors how to box." And I saw you win the lightweight and the welterweight title on the same question. Yeah, and they were going to give me $50 for acting like a convict. Funny when the guy said, "You want to be an extra?" Extra what? Can you act like a convict? Shocked, you know. In prison in the state of California, they were going to give me $50 for being a convict. And I said, and meet myself. And he comes over and says, "Hey, you're Danny Trejo." "What's up, Eddie?" "I saw you in the 5 years time. I've been quitting." We started talking. Eddie was one of the most powerfulest inmates in the institution. He's the guy that worked for the captain. The captain's clerk, that's the main guy. If you would get a piece of paper in front of the captain and him sign it, that means the guard that was messing with you was all of a sudden out in the bay by himself, guarding pelicans or something. And that didn't give Eddie $50 to do it. So we started talking. He says, "You know, we need somebody to train one of the actors how to box." And the kid's pretty high strung. And the directors had a lot of. I said, "What's the pay?" And he said, $320 a day. And understand, I was a drug counselor. I wasn't making $320 a month. So what's it? $320 a day. "How bad do you want this guy beat up?" "How many days you want me to beat him up?" I didn't understand. And he said, no, you gotta be real careful. This actor's really high strung. He might sock you. $320. Well, give him a stick. Beat up for free, Eddie. I started training in that from Eric Roberts how to box. The movie Runaway Train. Yeah. And the director was a Russian aristocrat, really. His grandfather wrote the national anthem of Russia, so I know who he was. And I know he talked real soft. And Eric had a lot of trouble with his accent, and so he would storm off. Eric seemed to do what I told him, you know what I mean? And he saw me punching the bag, and I know he didn't want to get hit. And so we started like working. The director would always send me to go get him. Daddy, go get him. And I was only supposed to work 2 days. They pushed that. When I talked to the director came up to me and Eddie and tells me, "You be in movie. You fight Eric in movie." And then he goes, "And you be my friend. In prison, it's a red flag, okay?" "No, wait a minute, hold on, what does that entail?" gonna meet you in the shower. What the hell wrong with you?
Daddy, you will be my friend.
I'm like, what? And then he kisses me on both cheeks and walks away. Eddie, look, I'm gonna train the kid for the 320, but if I'm gonna kiss that old man, I want more money. And I didn't realize Andre Kozlowski's got me a SAG card, and that changed my life. I went from making, I don't know, $70 a week after taxes to like some pretty good bread. You know? And
Anybody ever seen Runaway Train? It's brilliant.
it's a great movie.
Brilliant. You gotta watch it. One of the best prison films ever made.
And you want to beat up Barry Roberts. But that's how I got into movies. And then I was easy to work with, and I understood, that if you're bad, you go to the hole. So you just like do what they say. Yeah, okay, we'll do it. Yeah. So I went from movie to movie to movie. The first 3 years of my career, I never had a name. I was always bad guy, Mexican guy with tattoos. That Mexican guy with tattoos. And then the first movie I got that I had a shirt on was a movie called Death Wish 4 with Charlie Brown. Hey, I played Art Sanella, an Italian. I said, wow, I really made it now, I'm an actor. Same way as Mexicans.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's been a great career.
You have worked with amazing actors and amazing directors. You've threaded the needle so much. And out of everything that you've done across all these years, what's one of the absolutely just balls out craziest days you've ever had on a set?
Well, I've grabbed a few people and told them, look, you do that again, I'll beat you to death. Because sometimes actors get into character, and I've never understood that. The characters that I play, I don't like, I was on them. So it's like, I get out of them. I'll kill somebody and then go touch a puppy or something. Go play with the kids, So most of them, those are all the big actors, they're like, it's a business, this is what I do, it's no different than being a carpenter, it's no different than being a plumber. It's like, well, this is what we do, and I like that. I like that. I like actors that bring their lunch, I want to like, if I don't like what's on the food truck, the salad, bring it.
Absolutely. Well, bro, before I turn over these questions, I just want to say, on behalf of myself and the audience, I just want to thank you. Because you are so inspirational. Because you've talked about your past and how you've come back from that, and you keep on going. And I love Spy Kids so much because you get to play a good guy. And you play it so well.
Uncle Machete! When me and Robert Rodriguez, when I first met Robert Rodriguez, I walked into his office. He had an office in Venice, California. We lived right down the street, me and my son, Joey. And I walked into his office. He looked at me and said, damn, like the bad guys in my high school. And I said, I am the bad guys in your high school. We talked, and he gave me a knife, and I was cast for Desperado. So Desperado was filmed in Acuña, Mexico. And my cousins and my uncles from San Antonio all came down to visit me. So my whole family's from San Antonio. I'm the only one that's from Los Angeles. They all came down to visit. And my Uncle Rudy, who was what's it called? He was like,
He was connected.
yeah, he was kind of a politician. And but he sees Robert. He goes, hey, who's that? That's Robert Rodriguez, the director. Now my uncle, it's the first time he's ever been on a movie set. He goes, hey, oh no, I'm fired! And Robert, being Latino, the older guy calls him, he's just calling me. They start talking, And then all of a sudden, my uncle goes, "Hey, Daddy, say hello to your cousin." Robert was a second cousin of mine. I didn't know. And so, so I immediately said, "Hey, the park gets bigger, home." He's my uncle. They go with a dead horse. And so me and Robert became really close. We did about 11 movies together. And he started talking about Machete on that movie. He said, "Oh, damn it, I got the role for you." Blah, 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 blah. And then when we did Spy Kids, it was Uncle Machete Spy Kid, you know? And then when they did Grindhouse, they needed fake trailers. He said, "Let's do a fake trailer." They did a fake trailer. The fake trailer is exactly what's in the movie Machete. So he was like, "What a genius."
Well, he was smart enough to put you in all those movies. So
Yeah,
yes, he is.
I was an all-port Spy Kid.
Absolutely, absolutely. Bro, thank you so much. Round of applause for awesome. Yes!